Hi YouTube, welcome to my garage. Well, actually today, welcome to the Jag. I am actually sat in the car today for this quite short random Christmas special. I thought I'd just wrap up the year by saying thank you for watching over the last year while I kind of take stuff apart, ramble about it, and then usually get it back together. No, I always get it back together in the end. Not always the first time. When you see it all put together, it may look like I know what I'm doing. It's false advertising. There's a lot of laying stuff out on the bench and going, oh crap, that's a lot of parts, especially with the rear subframe. That did panic me quite a lot and took me probably 2 months. Kind of probably looked in the video like it was a lot shorter. That was quite a big job for someone like me, but I'm learning, and that's the main thing. And partly that's thanks to having this YouTube channel, knowing that people are watching and enjoying watching me ramble on and do my thing with cars, which I think I've kind of decided is really, really, really obsessive, anal sort of restoration. I just really like making everything absolutely immaculate. I'm not particularly quick at it. I'm not particularly good at it. It takes me kind of 3 goes to kind of get everything right, but I do get there in the end, and yeah, I enjoy it. And thank you to the subscribers who obviously enjoy watching it too. Hopefully next year I will continue to take things apart and make them immaculate. I think the next big project I've got, well, I'm in the middle of a project at the minute. I was going to have one more video this year, which was I'm actually just removing some very, very minor surface rust from the sills, and I'm going to spray them, which is going to be my first experiment with using my air compressor and my air gun, paint gun, whatever it's called. See, that's how little I know. I've only ever done paint repairs with aerosol cans before, so that'll be a new thing for me. I was in the middle of doing that video. I've actually prepped the sills ready and done the underseal, and then my phone and laptop decided to fall out with each other and scramble everything. So I'll pick that video up halfway through the process, really, just when I do the interesting bit, frankly, which is the painting. No one really wants to watch me lots of sanding, although I did get covered in the face with underseal, so I might slot that in the video because it's quite funny. Right, so the car's clean, all the underseal is off. Guess where it is? Well, some's on the floor, the rest is on my face and in my eyes and just all over. So yeah, I need to go take a bath now, get all this stuff off. It's not actually stuck to me. Yeah, it's just everywhere. I look like a 1900s chimney sweep. Oh God, it's in my ear and everything. Oh, that's gonna take some. Yeah, I need to go get a wash. But yeah, today, literally, I'm not going to take anything apart. I just thought, I think next year I'll do a video on the craziness that is behind the scenes in my car. It's not standard at all, which will annoy some Jaguar owners, because I've changed the radio, I've changed my glove box, which I think some people already know. I've messed about with all sorts of things in here to make it a bit more fun. So the first thing is, when you get a Jaguar XJS standard, this is a glove box, or in the later cars, mine's one of the last ones with a glove box. The later cars have an airbag in here, so you can't do anything with it, obviously. It's just a small bomb in there, waiting for you to crash and slap you in the face. Mine came with the glove box, so you'd have your key. That's not the key, by the way. This is something special. You'd have a key, you'd put it in there, you'd turn it, the glove box would open by hand. You'd have to actually use your arm, and then over here would be the ladies' sort of vanity shelf, because obviously this car was designed in a time when the man drives, obviously, and the woman sits here and does her face on the way to wherever the man decides he's taking her. So yeah, I didn't have. Why did I start doing it? That was it. The lock was knackered, so I looked at getting a replacement lock, and then I thought, you know what? I wonder if I could make it open automatically, without a lock, because moving my arm is just too much effort. And it turns out you can. You can fit an actuator to the back with all sorts of sort of Heath Robinson engineering, which, like I said, I'll do a video on next year. So then you take this remote, now that everything's fitted, and you press this button, and it opens. And then we have some backlit glasses, because why wouldn't you want backlit glasses? These are magnetised, by the way. They've got ring magnets on the bottom, obviously ring magnets so that the light still shines up. So they are completely usable, but they stick on. They don't fall off, as you will see. Took me quite a long time to get the limit switches right on this. I did destroy quite a few cables and nearly destroyed part of the Jag, because those actuators are really strong, I found out. But we got there in the end. What else do we have here? We also have a cigarette case, although it's empty at the minute, but you could have your cigars in there or your cigarettes. I still have the original ashtrays. I haven't decided to ruin them by turning them into cup holders. Why is everyone so obsessed with cup holders in XGSs? This car is designed for smoking, not having your can of pop. It's just wrong. This is where you have your drinks, and then in here, you can't see in here, but I'll show you in a minute. Backlit, by the way, same as here. We have a proper Jaguar owner's drink, which is some Courvoisier brandy. So just to demonstrate, this is purely for the video purpose, you can just see this is a real glass backlit brandy. Why would you not want that? Why? I can't see any reason why you would not want backlit brandy in there and in there. And then obviously you do have to be a bit careful when it's full, lifting it off. These are quite strong magnets, and if you pull a bit too hard, obviously you're going to get brandy all over yourself and all over the Jag, which would be terrible. Although it does just smell of Christmas. So there, you can now sit in comfort in your Jag and drink brandy. But that's not all. No, it's not. Because what you can't see in here is there's a TV, and it's rigged up to my stereo system. If I press play, I'm going to get in trouble for playing someone else's music on YouTube. Probably. I haven't got enough subscribers for it matter. We can now sit. I can watch music video of one of my favourite Christmas songs, from Love Actually, of course, and it comes through the stereo in fantastic sound. I'll show you all this in a minute. I need to get out and go get the camera. So here we are in the car. This is what you get. You get your kind of spring-loaded cigarette holder, although it's empty at the minute. You get a spare Jag leaper, because why wouldn't you want more leapers in your life? You get these backlit glasses like I showed you before. I even made some coaster effect things. That one's Jägermeister, Southern Comfort. You can leave those off and you can watch cinema. And if these lights are distracting you, there's a switch, so you can just focus on the lovely video you're watching. Pop those back. Yes. And all this is linked up through the radio, which of course is remote control as well. So that's nice. It's an aftermarket radio. I do have the original. I can switch them over in about 10 minutes, although I do need to figure out a sort of alternative wiring loom for the original. I spent quite a long time finding a sort of aftermarket radio that wasn't too boy racerish, if that makes sense. This Pioneer one, I don't know, it looks quite nice. It's got a nice shiny bit here, and it's not too glaring, because a lot of them are just too manic. But that one I think is quite calm. You don't really notice it, which is how it should be in a Jag. For day-to-day kind of messing about, this one's got all the fancy stuff, and it just sounds so much better than you're ever going to get out the original. So yeah, I think the only other thing is I also fitted some of these kind of footlight things, because I thought it would be fun, and it was. You can have different colours. I think that one's quite evil. What else we got? We got yellow, apparently. Is that yellow? Blue. Blue's quite nice. Purple. Oh, yeah, I like that, especially with this. I've got some sheepskin rugs down here, just mainly for comfort, but also they protect the actual carpet underneath. And also you can have, what can you have for this? This is fade. So it'll fade from colour to colour. That's lovely. So we'll close that up. So it's that button. Simple as that. So that's it for today. Very short video, like I said, purely just to say thank you, happy Christmas, happy New Year. Hope COVID doesn't mess things up for everyone. I'm looking forward to seeing some friends and family that I haven't seen in like 2 years. So yeah, hope you all have a good one and see you next year. Cheers.